Hey, good morning, everybody. Crypto Mentor 99. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? I'm tired. It is Friday, September 4th, 2024. Coming to you from mobile headquarters. A little out of breath. Just got done with in my cool down of a 35-minute walk. And I forgot to tell you yesterday, add up. You could add this to all the other challenges I've had this year and this month. So I go home from my walk and Mrs. Crypto Mentor 99 says, there's something wrong with our bank account. I'm like what? And she said, did you write a check or initiate a withdrawal from this bank account to this company? I'm like, no. I'm like, those bills are paid out of my checking account. All our names are on all the checking and savings accounts, but I've got a few, which doesn't mean anything. But so just suffice it to say, I pay all the bills with my account. Again, we commingle money. It's not that we don't love each other, but we just got different accounts. That's all. I'm like, well, that's weird. So I'm old school. So I drive to the bank. I'm not going to call. I drive to the bank, 15 minutes. And I go, bro, got an account here with my wife, yada, yada, yada. There's a pending withdrawal for, I don't want to say the amount, enough to get your attention. I'll just say that. And I'm like, I never make a payment to that for that bill from this account. I've got other bank accounts in town and it ain't this one. So the guy said, he should have looked into it a little further. Hang with me. So then he's like, well, I can't help. You got to go home, call that company and say there's been an improper withdrawal. I'm like, okay, I can do that, but who at this bank initiated this withdrawal? Because it wasn't me and it wasn't my wife of 44 years. So he's like, I don't know. So I'm like, okay, I'll do what the guy says. He was like 20 years old. Shout out to all the 20-year-olds. So I go home. Mrs. Crypto Mentor 99 is like, what's going on? I'm like, I don't know. So I called this company and I'm like, why was a payment made from my bank account, which I didn't authorize, to your company for this amount? He's like, well, we never got it. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm like, oh boy. Now I've got bigger problems. So it wasn't an unauthorized payment to this company that we do business with. It's a hack. It's something else. I'm like, if I don't get over there, they're going to take all the money out of this account. So I go back to the bank. Shout out to speed limit 45 because I went way above 45. And I walked in. I'm like, talk to the dude. I'm like, hey, man, I got bigger problems. I did what you said. I think my account's being hacked or whatever I said. Talked with the bank manager. And sure enough, somewhere, somehow, something. So again, I don't want to go into more details about how it happened. And this girl, the branch manager, called the bank's like fraud division that's here in town, I'm assuming, and said, hey, here's a transaction number on this guy's account. I got Crypto Mentor 99 sitting right in front of me. What are we going to do? So they closed the account, did some things, and they refunded me the money. So today, Friday, that was yesterday, Mrs. Crypto Mentor 99 have to go back to the bank and tie up a couple loose ends. But I've got a few like deposits that are automatic that go into that account. Anyhow, so yesterday afternoon was a nightmare, calling different people that we use that bank account for legit debit card withdrawals, and we got to get a new debit card, and that comes next week, and I'll be in Guatemala. Anyhow, little stress yesterday and today. We'll get over it. Anyhow, be safe. Make sure you've got safety systems in place for your bank. And yeah, I'll give you the happy ending this afternoon. Love y'all. Bye-bye.